if it loads.
What?
Oh, there's a big lag. Okay, damn it. Share option. There we go. Hello, Miss Wendy.
Hey, Wendy, how are ya? Hello, Linda. You had a long day today, Wendy? You nap like an old person? Oh, yeah, grab me. Yeah, burn Palo Santos. Yes, gotta do that. Gotta do it. Went out already. It's hard to take a nap. Take my glasses. Amen to that, sister. I love my naps too. Woo! Naps rock. Well, that's good. I tried to talk Desi into being our colorful commentator the other night. Was it last night, Cam?
Yeah, I
But
think so.
she just wasn't going for it. She was not going for it. We need our colorful commentator. It's just not the same without you, Wendy. So you can't ditch us tonight, okay? That's right. Amen to that, sister. I feel that 150,000%.
There we go. Tarot. Cool. All right. All right. I think everybody accepted it. All right. Hopefully that works.
Hi, Anthony.
Anthony.
I know the feeling, Wendy. I know the feeling.
Yes.
Oh, you want your chicken? Let's see if it comes up. I can tell Cambo's not excited about the chicken.
Oh, Shelly. Oh, that was from last night. Was that from last night? Oh, shit.
What?
Shelly donated last night. We're not.
Is Shelly on?
Shelly Dawson.
Hey, Michelle, how are ya?
All right.
I think Michelle's hiding in the cut.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He's hiding.
Miss Michelle Clausen.
Yes. These guys are funny tonight.
Yeah.
Wendy's here to pep this shit up. She needs full cooperation.
I think you need to come on the live.
I think she does too. Once I become a mind reader, next 5 minutes, you got this. I think she needs to come on. Yes, you can. Linda can go on.
I know, right?
When you press the chat button, it kicks you out. Hey, Laura, welcome.
Laura.
So we got 5 spots open tonight. Count them 5. If you do a donation for $20, you get an in-depth reading from both Cambo and myself.
And okay, Linda's over in YouTube Blind. Okay, cool. Okay. There's Miss Linda. I'm gonna make Michelle a mod over there too, huh, Linda? I forgot how to do it. Let me see if I remember.
Hey, Shelly, there she is.
Shelly. All right. What kind of reading you need, Shelly? Oh, that's right. You told me that. Okay. Are you currently in a relationship, Shelly? Spread I'm doing here.
She's at Walmart. Only Shelly would get a reading at Walmart. Why she's at Walmart.
Okay, so February. Oops.
I don't know what the
Damn. March. Are you dating anybody? Somebody's coming there like soon. Because I was doing it to see how far out it was, and March just came up as the Lover's card. So somebody's coming in like soon. Within the next month is when you're probably going to meet them, not where that's fast. Let me see what I can pull on them. This is definitely going to be a slow thing. It just feels like you're going to be like, yeah, it feels like this is going to come out of nowhere type thing. It also feels like it's just going to be kind of like a friendship, and then it's going to go over into a relationship, but you're not expecting it to. It's one of those. So it's probably going to be going a little bit slow. Because you're not going to consider a relationship for a little while. A really close friendship, yes, and it's going to be able to go over into relationship status. But like I said, you're not going to even view it as that. So within the month, I'm going to say within like between the 15th and the 20th of next month, you'll meet them. But that definitely has possibilities. And this is what you need right now. According to everything I'm pulling, you need something that goes slow. No, this is going to be somebody new. He's going to seem really logical, not much emotion until you get to know him. And then he's got a huge heart. But if you don't know him, he doesn't really show his emotions. Because I'm coming in as my King of Cups. Yeah, but this one's going to have to come in slow. But yeah, I'm like within... It's next month. Let me look at your career real quick. Say, so the position or whatever you're currently in right now, it feels like you want out of it, or to move somewhere else, either within the company or another job, even because it feels like there's toxicity around there. I'm pulling more cards. Give me a second. Nope. You need to be patient if you're at the job you are at now. there's two things that's going to come up. Either you're going to be able to get a promotion or move out of where you're currently at, or it's going to be another job altogether. But there's definitely a change of scenery there. But you have to be patient with it. You'll be able to get out of this whole, like where you're at right now. I don't think you like where you're at right now. But you're, like I said, you're going to have to be patient. When it starts going, it's going to go fast. So you're going to have to make your decision really quick because it feels like it just comes up out of nowhere because I get my 8 of Wands around it. So there's a lot of that. But you do have the Wheel of Fortune moving. Okay. So I would really figure out what you want. Do you want to move up in the company you're at, or do you want a different job altogether? Because a lot of this you're going to be able to manifest in. But either way, you're going to get out of where you're at now. It's going to be up the ladder or new job altogether. Either way, you're probably going to be getting more money. Because where you're at now, it's just not working for you. I really think you're going to try to find another job, and I think that's where you're going to go. That's just what I'm getting, because I get my 7 of coins on you. But either way, when you start going forward more, or when you start the ball rolling with that, you're going to get the Ace of Wands in, which is new drive, determination, motivation, sparking you to move forward. So this is going to be very good for you. Okay? I'm thinking you're going to go for another job. Personally, I think that. I don't think you're going to really go up in there. Although you're going to have the option to, I would go for the new job from what I'm seeing here. Okay?
Chili, my love. I pulled up. It's really crazy because when I was drawing your cards, one half came up work and the other half came up relationship. It was just really bizarre. I feel that there is this new job coming up, and you're gonna be of some service to people. You have built up so much confidence within yourself and your abilities that you're going to be so content to switch over to something, and it's like, oh my god, I don't know if I can handle this, because I have that confidence and you know you can, and you have that contentment within you. And this new job is going to cause you to be more self-sufficient, because that is something that's been weighing very, very, very heavy on your mind. As far as the relationship goes, this guy's gonna be really, 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 really patient, and you're gonna all of a sudden say, you know what? I gotta accept this. And those blocks that you have holding you back are just gonna kind of tumble. This is because you have all this self-love, and it's going to bring you a lot of calmness, this relationship, because it's not going to be all crazy like you're used to. So I would go with the new job, roll with the new dude, and just be happy. Just be happy, because you deserve it so much, sweetheart. You deserve it so much. Hey, Ada.
Ada Cully.
How did your pork roast turn out? Was it delicious? It sounded like it was going to be. Yeah, he's gonna bring you down a little bit. It's gonna be a beautiful thing, girlfriend. It was good? Okay, awesome. Ada made a pork roast yesterday with a new recipe, and she wasn't too sure how it was going to turn out.
Oh, good.
You're welcome, sweetheart. So we have 4 spots open, guys. $20 gets a extended read from the comparable Cambo over there, with several different readings he can do for you, and then an extended read with myself, or mediumship may even pop up. Shelly, you got this.
Yes, you do.
Most stuff. So what games do you have tonight in your mind, Cam?
I don't know. I'll go find some fun ones.
You want to do some yes or no's right now?
Yeah.
I can do that. You go, girl. What's your secret? Because I need it. All right, I'm going to do some yes or no's. Anybody have any questions? Shelly's going to find you. Yes or no questions? What do you ask? Gotcha. Thank you, Shelly, for that. Wendy wants to know, is her Kissy card coming very soon? I'm saying yes. Yes, Wendy, yes, yes, yes. Any other questions? Will Shelly move from the town she lives in? It's saying possibly because, and I believe that's because you're just thinking about it. It's not even very strong, Shelley. So I'm saying possibly. Why, Wendy, are you getting nervous now? Any other questions?
Or someone you really, really like.
Ah. Is the person Wendy like, really, really like, going to be her new kissy card? It's saying yes, Wendy. Saying yes. So, what do you have to pay more on? Oh. Well, Johnny Mac likes Shelley more, or romantically. Well, Johnny Mac likes Shelley romantically. It's swinging yes. Yes, Shelley, yes. Oh, your house, yeah. Look at that. Any other questions?
Oh, when he's got the butterflies, that means he's close.
Yes. Is there a secret retrograde happening? No. No. There's no secret retrograde. Excuse me. Any other questions? You have a question, Cam?
I do not.
Okay. Wendy, if you notice, I uncovered the ball, so this side where the ball is clear, and this side isn't. It's crazy. Can you do a collective read, Cambo?
For what time frame? I think. Come here. Come here.
Oh, no.
On there. You're okay. Oh, hold on. He's hurt for a second. Come on. You're okay. Do you need your medicine? Hmm? Okay, I'm gonna stay here because in my lap.
Will your daughter baby be okay? Shelly's daughter's baby be okay? I'm getting a strong yes, Shelly. Strong yes.
Okay. Yeah, we were talking about the Earth's resonance. It's going ape shit. So that's a little part of it. So let's see what tomorrow is going to bring.
Is Ada being paranoid? Honey, it came up no immediately. Came up no immediately. I haven't seen any of your questions, Linda. I'm sorry. Let me look. Excuse me. Will you meet your love in a bookstore? Will Linda meet her love in a bookstore? It's going to possibly, sweetheart. Possibly. I wonder
So
if
tomorrow. So tomorrow, it feels like everybody's being kind of forcing to be looking at things in a different perspective. People need to change their perspective of things because things are changing really fast. So, in order for you to get the harmony that you want, you're going to have to change your perceptions on things a little bit. Tomorrow's going to be kind of a healing type of day, like a healing cycle. And kind of prioritize what you want to work on as far as like either shadow work or whatever you need to do to better yourself. It's like you have to take that look. I think that's what the new perspective is all about. But it just feels like everybody needs to take a step back and rethink what they thought they knew. If that makes sense. Really don't. And that's for tomorrow.
Bye, Shelly. Have a good day. Be safe. Love you too. We got 4 spots open, guys. So how's Zachy doing?
He's doing okay. Just being weird. They don't. Give me just a second. Come here. Let's go lay down. Let's go lay down.
Oh, thank you, Ada. What kind of reading do you want?
Okay.
Sweetie, how are you feeling? Ada donated. She wants to know why she's feeling the way she's feeling. She'll be back in a minute. Cards and mediumship. When he wants to know what's wrong with his neck.
Oh, he got his shots and stitches out, but he's kind of got a weird reaction to his shots. And he's still hurting a little bit, so we gotta watch him. Come on, you're okay. He's really, really, really clingy, which is very unlike him.
He wants his daddy.
Yeah. Cool it down. Okay, Miss Ada. So you just want to. Okay, so I'm doing cards. Okay. On why you're feeling the way you're feeling. It feels like you've kind of got the anxiety and kind of like the depression are feeling off because it's like you don't know which way you want to go. It's like you lean one end, lean to go one direction, and then change your mind and go another direction. And it's like you're trying to weigh out the pros and cons, but you're letting the cons outweigh everything. So all you're kind of seeing is cons. You need to get out of that mindset. Hold on just a second. I'm still getting cards. It feels like you're just at this point right now, you just want some sort of security, some sort of foundation, and it's getting weird because you're not finding what it is that you want, and you've been trying to go all these different directions. I get a lot of where the anxiety is coming through there. And then it's like the whole thought process is all or nothing. If this doesn't change, then my life won't get better type thing. And that's not entirely true. But that's just kind of where you go to automatically. It's like what you feel in the present moment is how it's going to feel in the future, for all the future. That's when you're too focused on the present, which you don't hear me say that too often. You're overly focused on the present. A lot of people don't touch the present moment, but you are overly focused on whatever is happening right now is how it's going to be forever. And you've already crossed the bridges and done everything because it's happened that way in the past, so it's going to happen that way in the future. And you already know that. But you don't know that. That's the thing. In essence, you build your own prison. You build your own trap. You trap yourself in a loop of what could be, and you're feeling the anxiety from things that haven't even happened yet. So it's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like because it hasn't happened to you in the past, it's not going to happen for you in the future. Is kind of some of it, and then the rest of it is you've already the only way I can explain it is like if you're moving from California to New York, okay? You make the plans and you're like there and you're still in your front room in California, but you've already your car's broke down on the way to New York. You've got a job in New York, you've lost your job, and now you're homeless in the middle of New York. And that's how you feel. But you're still in California. So you already put it out there. You already know what the plan is. You're already feeling it. Don't do that because you're going to manifest it. So some of this stuff is going to be a self-manifestation. You got to remember that too. So if you want harmony, you've got to put out the energy of harmony. You've got to get out of the present so much. You're like super focused on the present. Even with relationships, because you were in a bad relationship, therefore that's all you're worth is being in a bad relationship. Or that's all you're going to have is a bad relationship. Even though you know that's not true, your body's reacting as if it is true. And you're putting that energy out into the universe, and the universe is starting to manifest it in, which then feeds your anxiety, and it goes in a vicious cycle. So you're kind of standing in your own way of making everything happen. If you can get out of that cycle, then your judgment card and your death card come in. Your aha moment and your new life path. But you've got to get yourself out of this cycle because you're putting yourself in this perpetual cycle of already failed and you haven't even left yet. So you've got to, because that's how you feel right now doesn't mean that's how you know life changes on a dime. It can change like super duper fast. Your entire world can be turned upside down or right side up, however you want to put it. So you need to put that into the mix. Okay? Hope that helps you.
I have a woman that's coming through very, very strong, and I'm feeling like she's your grandmother. And the reason I'm feeling that is because she keeps putting forth how You need to let go of your gifts and just stop doubting what they are. Um, she wants you to let everything just come natural and be open to it. She said you're blocking them with your doubts, your fears, your questions. Um, she says find peace in what's transforming within you. She's saying that a lot of that is what's causing you to feel the way you're feeling is because you're not accepting what's coming in through you. And you're having a hard time accepting this. She said you do this, you start on a great path accepting your gifts, and all of a sudden you drop it or just stop doing it, and then you bounce back into it, and then it's like these transformations start happening all over again, and then you just want to stop. But she's like, let it go, just boring it, just let it come through you. And she's also saying that you've always been very resilient. I've been writing down everything she's saying, and as Cambo was doing the reading, you've always been resilient, and you know everything is going to work out, and it always has worked out for you. It's just it hasn't always been on your time. The how it works out doesn't always happen on your time. Oh, she's gonna chose. Um, so that's why sometimes you get doubtful and you feel like things aren't gonna come into fruition the way they should. Um, she wants you to wipe away the fear and just live in the moments. She wants you to be proud of yourself and how far you've come in life. But she's very adamant about you tapping into your gifts. Very adamant. She wants you to tap into your gifts, and she wants you to just, she's saying, fly with them. Fly with your gifts. Enjoy them. Do what makes you happy with them. She says you can make such a difference in other people's lives with tuning into your gifts and using them to help people. She never leaves your side, Ada. She's always there checking on you and making sure you're good. And she said you've even seen her. You have even seen her at one point. You've seen her. Oh, she corrected me several times, but you were just like, oh well, no, that couldn't be. But she wants, yeah, she loves you too. She loves you very much. Um, she wants you to keep doing what you're doing, and just let the gifts come in, sweetheart. Let them in. Let go of all the stuff that you're worried about and focus on you, because everything is going to come together as it always has. She keeps saying, it always comes together, Ada. You know this. It always comes together. It always comes together. She said, yeah, she's just saying, just know it's okay and to follow that. That's the things that she keeps saying over and over and over again. And she says she loves you very much. And she said those times when you get really, really down, she will be there to give you that little boost. So when you get that little boost when you're really, really down, that's grandma giving you a little kick. So I hope that helped and it resonated, sweetheart.
Yes, Stephen, you can donate if you'd like to.
You're welcome, Ada. Grandma gave me the chills. Ooh. Grandma gave me the chills, Ada. She's pretty cool. She's got a lot of love. You know, that's one thing great about being able to talk with spirits when they have so much love for who you're sharing their message with. It just resonates right through you, and you can just feel all that love, and it's just amazing. It's such a great feeling. Stephen, what kind of reading did you want?
Relationship. Okay, give me just a second.
Yes, Wendy.
I was gonna say, you guys.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering about that. So he did go on his work trip to the. Uh huh. What happened with the other guys, Stephen?
Okay, let me see.
The one that was hitting on you, that was a friend. Oh.
You guys' energy is like all over the place here.
Yeah.
Hold on. There's something weird. Okay, so what I get from him, Steven, just on his end of things is okay, now keep in mind I don't mean anything rude when I say this. I just am not sugarcoating with my reads. I never do that. He is very black and white. It's like all or nothing with him. With him as a general overview. He's got a lot of work. Does he have a mental condition, maybe like bipolar depression, anything like that? because it feels like he plays games, and I'm not sure why he's playing the games. It's like if he bipolar. Okay, it feels like he's all or nothing. It's like very all or nothing to me. It's like no gray area, no nothing. Um, he wants the relationship and he wants like this perfect marriage or relationship, but at the same time, it's almost like he can't control what's on the inside, so he has to try to control what's on the outside. Um, it's deeper than that, Stephen. It's like I said, he can't control what's on the inside, and so he's trying to control what's on the outside, which is partially the bipolar, and it's partially like a control thing with him. I don't think he really knows he's doing it, kind of. But I just keep feeling like he doesn't have harmony on the inside, and so he goes nuts, which is driving you batshit crazy. Because then you start blaming yourself for what's going on with him. And you don't need to do that. Hold on, I want to look, see what bridges you. Okay, so here's the thing. In order for this to kind of work, which it can, but it's going to take a lot of work. And I mean a lot of work. So, because generally you get the world between you, which is good, but then you also get the Magician reversed and the Eight of Cups. So it's like down to the wire as far as the relationship kind of goes. From what I'm seeing, it's turned into what he is making it to be, all or nothing. And he's kind of forced you into that way of being in the relationship too. Because it feels like you're on guard a lot of the time, and then sneaky behavior, and then it's like you don't trust your own intuition. You want a new beginning, and you want things to work forward. But every time you try to have a new beginning with him, nothing changes, and it loops back around and around and around and around. So you need to understand that you can't fix him. You can be there for him if you want to be there for him. You can help him to a certain extent, but if he doesn't want to get better, then he's not going to get better. The only person you can fix or the only person you can heal is yourself right now. So what I would say, where the cards look like they are now, it has a chance to work really well, or it's just going to be, so it has turned black and white. And he's kind of put that in the position of being black and white. So basically, the first thing you're going to have to do is start at the very basics with the whole thing. And that is, do you want this relationship or don't you? Period, point blank. That's how it is. If he doesn't want it, you guys are done. Because you have to have two people in a relationship. If he does want it, then we get to move into the whole communication thing. Okay? Then you've got to have some honest conversations with each other. Very honest. If what's bugging you, what's bugging him, And you've got to build that trust back up. If he needs to go see a doctor again to see if he needs his meds changed or something like that, that's going to have to be an option. If he needs to go to therapy, if you need to go to therapy, that's going to be an option as well. But you guys have got to, you've got to decide whether or not you want the relationship in the first place. And if you do move on to communication, the trust has to be rebuilt. But this communication is got to be like dead honest. And sometimes dead honest communication is not the funnest. So you have to come to that conclusion that you're going to be able to talk to each other and hear each other rather than point fingers. Because that's the only two options that I can really see. Other than that, if you don't, it's going to do this over and over and over. You're going to be in a perpetual loop until one of you leaves. Well, he's going to have to if he wants the relationship. Because that's what I'm saying. I mean, he wants the relationship, yeah, but he wants it on the terms that he wants it on. And that's not what a relationship is. So I hope that makes sense to you.
Stefan, I have a question. Is he going through therapy and is he medicated? See, street stuff isn't any good. All right, sweetie, that what this is doing is it's causing you to lose your self love. I'm feeling like it's making you feel like, are you enough? You just want the truth. You want the truth. You want to know what the truth is, and everything else. You've had a lot of compassion within this. A lot of compassion. And you're missing the positivity, you're missing the contentment that you used to have. But the calmness isn't there. It's just everything is just like topsy-turvy and crazy. It can be savageable. The one thing though is he has to want to take that step to get better. The worst thing you can do with bipolar is drink and self-medicate. The street stuff is no good. I would suggest a good psychiatrist, getting on the proper medications, and doing some therapy. Because it's somebody with bipolar has a really hard time deciding what they want in life. And a lot of times, and this is with a lot of people in general, but especially with bipolar people, they have a really hard time with when things are going right because everything has been gone wrong in their life and their minds. So when everything's wrong, but I mean, when everything starts going right, they a lot of times self sabotage, especially if they are not properly medicated and going through therapy. Um, and even when they're medicated and they go through therapy, they still hit bumps in the road, but not as bad as when they're not medicated. So there is hope, but David has to decide that that's what he wants. And Jerome is telling me he doesn't want the stamp on his forehead of mentally ill. Um, Mental illness is not a curse. It's not something that you should be ashamed of. It's just part of life. It's just part of life. Sweetie, he's got to decide to do that. And if he doesn't, for your own sanity, I would walk away. Because I know how bipolar people can be because I'm bipolar and I went years without any medications or anything else, and I did the self medicating and everything else, and I still hit bumps in the road because it's a bitch of a disease, and yeah, try to be on top of it, but it can be salvageable. But he's got to put in that effort to better himself in regards to what's going on with the bipolar. That's all there is to it. And one day, you can just pray they get sick and tired of being sick and tired and decides to say, you know what, enough. I'm done doing this. I'm done doing this. So, I hope that makes sense, and I helped you out there, kiddo, because I feel for you. I really do. I feel for you. Yeah, he avoids all the people that care about him because he doesn't want to face it, because he doesn't want to deal with it. And unfortunately, you're getting hurt behind it. And it's not fair to you, sweetheart. It's not fair to you.
You have to put yourself number one. That's just how it is. You can't be second anymore. You've got to put yourself as being number one.
Especially when you're stuck in that insanity, sweetheart.
And it is insanity.
It is total insanity because I know the insane shit I used to do. You're welcome, my love. You didn't in the past, but now you are what, sweetheart?
Putting himself number one.
Oh, he's putting himself number one. Good. And you have to do that and find that self-love again, Stefan, because you keep giving everything and you're losing yourself. And you got to pull yourself back in because you are fabulous, you're wonderful, you're great, you're all of that. Don't let the situation take away who you are and make you feel bad about yourself, because it's not what it's about. When you scared Anthony off in the first 15 minutes of this live.
Wendy doesn't like YouTube.
No?
Mm-mm. She can't hide in there.
Go get Anthony so you can apologize. Where are we going to get him? Oh, she's going to find him a message on an apology. So after our live, actually while we were doing the live last night, my neighbor texted me. She made rouladen, and she gave me some after our live last night. It was delish.
Nice.
I haven't had rouladen since my grandmother was around. It was a different take on it than what my grandmother used to do. But it was delish, very. How many spots do we have left, Cam? 2?
2.
Excuse me. 2 spots, guys. Come on, 2. Count them. 2. 1, 2. We're on a roll tonight. What is the Friday Night Live in Akron, Ohio, and Salem, Wisconsin? That's Cambo and Karen. You know, Kim, I'm thinking I'm losing my pizzazz here because I haven't got a chuckle out of you recently. What's going on?
I've just been working too much.
Eh. I like to chuckle every now and then, my friend.
I'm going to try to share to that group. See how fast I get booted.
You're booted. Why would you get booted?
Because they're that way.
Ah.
People are ignorant in some of these groups. All right,
It's too wild of a Friday night for him, Linda. So you can't hide over in YouTube?
Apparently she can't hide the way she wants to hide over there.
Ethan's such a sweetheart. That little man is so intelligent. It's unbelievable. Do you feel better, Wendy? So do we have a lot of people over there, Linda, that aren't hiding? They're just not talking?
Linda's the only one over there right now.
Yeah, that's what I was asking, if there's anybody over there that's just not talking. You're the only one over there?
Anthony should come back and play now.
You scared him.
Scared him.
She wanted his driver's license number, social security card, and everything. She scared the heck out of that dude. He ran like the wind. We read from him last night, Wendy.
No, she was at work.
Right. It's mighty quiet out there.
You guess you made a new friend or not?
It's all right, Wendy. We love you.
Let's see. Check when the next retrograde's going to be.
We love you too. So what game are you going to do, Cam? What are you going to pull out of your hat?
Seeing when the next retrograde's going to be, so I have time to prepare.
Oh, I got that on my phone. The retrograde stuff.
Not until April 7th, Mercury goes into retrograde.
Right. It's far away.
And then Pluto goes into retrograde. Damn it. For 72 days. And then Saturn goes into retrograde. I'm so bunkering up. Yes, you can prepare for a retrograde. It's called a lot of Xanax.
Absolutely.
Well, you still have time to go to the doctor and get some. I'm just saying, it works phenomenally with Pluto Mercury retrogrades.
Oh. I'll be right back.
Oh dear. Linda's telling one of her jokes. Linda's going to hell.
Yep. No, it's...
Hell in a handbasket with her choice of ribbon. What's the difference between Jesus and a pitcher? I'm afraid to ask. Yeah, pretty much you're going to hell. Now she's taking us with her.
You can swear.
To hell.
Oh. Well, did you ever hear the joke about the guy that broke into an apartment or into a house? He's looking around and he's like getting stereo equipment and everything, and then all of a sudden he hears, "Jesus gonna get you." And he's looking around, he hears, "Jesus is gonna get you." Then he walks over and he sees that it's a bird with his flashlight. You know, it's a bird. And he says, "What do you know?" He says, "Jesus is gonna get you." The guy's like, "Yeah, who are you?" And the bird said, "I'm God. Jesus is gonna get you." So all of a sudden he turns around and this Rottweiler is like growling at him, salivating all over the place. And the bird says, "I told you, Jesus is gonna get you."
That's bad. And your puppy Jesus.
Well, the Rottweiler got him.
Wendy's laughing.
Can't believe it's been an hour and 45 minutes already. Holy cow.
I don't know.
What kind? Kosher? Linda, you are too silly.
Oh, that's a drunk joke.
What is that joke that this guy walks into a bar? Of course, you always got the guy walks into a bar and he sits down, he orders a drink, and this little dude comes running over and kicks his drink over, and then runs back over to the other side. And he's like, "What the hell?" So he orders another drink. The same little guy comes running over, kicks over his drink. So he walks over to the guy that he's with, and he's like, "Man, what's your buddy's problem, man? He keeps kicking over my drink." He's like, "Well, it's a long story. See, I found this magic lamp and I rubbed it. Now came this genie and said that he was going to grant me 3 wishes." So he said, "What's your first wish?" He said, "For a ton of money." So I went boink, and there was this big, huge box of money. So then my second wish was a bunch of beautiful women. So boink, there's all the women. Then I wished for a nice prick, and I got him. Get it?
Mm.
You think that was funny?
Linda, thanks, Linda, for the ascension to hell. Wendy, that's not right.
Is our Eda still on?
Superior had to crack down on sisters wearing perfume in the coven. Such nonsense. Seriously. That's almost as worse as my friend's drunk joke. So freaking stupid.
What is it?
It just cracks him up every freaking time. Why did the monkey fall out of the tree?
Why?
Because it was dead. Freaking stupid. And he just cracks. I just told him. And Linda's laughing at it. Covering all the realms on our way down. Come here, Chucky. I'm gonna give him his medicine.
Is he better?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him his medicine here in a minute. He's just chilling out. Oh, I've heard this one, Linda, and I can't remember. Linda.
My neighbor is vacuuming upstairs.
All right.
What does all right mean?
This late at night. Booty call. Should we do the same time tomorrow? I'm gonna get Zacchaeus medicine.
Yeah.
Okay. So 7.
Yeah, we can do it tomorrow.
Okay. Beautiful.
Love you guys.
See you guys later. Have a good night.
Have a great night.